Is the technology of tomorrow going to be the reason for mankind's downfall? Some people say that in 30 years, we will be smarter than God with AI and robots doing all of our work for us. But others warn of a robot uprising and an AI takeover. Here are 5 future technologies that could end humanity. Artificial intelligence. We hear about artificial intelligence everywhere these days. It's being used by everyone from tech giants like Google and Microsoft to small startups, and most people don't even realize it. AI is already being used in many areas, such as healthcare, finance, and retail, just to name a few. This is because AI can automate tasks that would normally require human intelligence, such as natural language processing and computer vision. However, some believe that AI will eventually replace humans altogether, leading to the end of humanity. This is largely due to the fact that AI is constantly improving at a rapid pace. For example, in 2017, Google's AI program AlphaGo defeated a human champion at the complex board game Go. And in 2019, what's more, AI is also being developed for military applications. For example, some experts believe that self-driving cars could soon be used in warfare, which could lead to an arms race. If every country starts developing autonomous weapons, then we could see a future where machines are doing the fighting for us. This could lead to the end of humanity if things go wrong. If AI becomes too powerful and decides that humans are no longer needed, then we could be in trouble. It's important to note that not everyone agrees that AI will lead to the end of humanity. Many experts believe that AI will augment rather than replace humans. Only time will tell what the future holds for AI and whether or not it will lead to the end of humanity. Nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is another technology that has the potential to change the world as we know it. In fact, nanotechnology is already being used in a variety of ways, such as in medicine to deliver drugs more effectively or in manufacturing to create stronger and lighter materials. However, some believe that nanotechnology could eventually lead to the end of humanity. This is because nanotechnology deals with the manipulation of matter at the atomic and molecular level. This means that we would be able to create new materials and devices that we never could before. For example, we might be able to create machines that are incredibly strong but also very light. Or we might be able to create new drugs that target diseases more effectively. However, this same power could also be used to create machines that are incredibly dangerous. For example, nanobots could be created that are specifically designed to kill certain people or to cause widespread destruction. Additionally, nanotechnology could lead to the creation of new materials that are so strong that they are impossible to break down. This could lead to a future where we are surrounded by trash that never Ultimately, only time will tell how nanotechnology will impact humanity as a whole. Gene editing. Gene editing is a technology that allows scientists to alter the genetic makeup of an organism. It's still in its early stages, but it has the potential to change the world as we know it. For example, gene editing could be used to create new crops that are resistant to pests or diseases, or to develop new treatments for genetic disorders. However, there are also risks associated with gene editing. One concern is that it could be used to create designer babies, where parents could choose certain traits for their children, such as height or intelligence. This could lead to a future where genetic engineering is commonplace, and the gap between the rich and poor widens. Additionally, gene editing could also be used to create new bioweapons. For example, scientists could create a virus that is specifically designed to target certain populations. This could lead to a future where biological weapons are used in warfare. Ultimately, only time will tell what the impact of gene editing will be on humanity as a whole. Climate change. Climate change is perhaps the most pressing issue facing humanity today. It's caused by the burning of fossil fuels, which releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat and cause the planet to warm. As the planet warms, we're seeing more extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts. These events can cause widespread damage and displacement, leading to war and famine. Some experts believe that climate change could eventually lead to the end of civilization as we know it. If we can't find a way to stop climate change, then we could be in for a very rough ride in the future. There are a lot of different ways that we could try to combat climate change. For example, we could try to develop new technologies that produce less pollution. Or we could try to find ways to remove existing pollution from the atmosphere. But ultimately, we need to find a way to slow down or reverse climate change before it's too late. Bioterrorism. Bioterrorism is the threat of using biological weapons to create fear and panic. This could involve the release of a virus or bacteria into the environment, or the intentional spread of a disease through food or water. The effects of bioterrorism could be devastating, causing widespread illness and even death. In a worst-case scenario, bioterrorism could eventually lead to the end of humanity. The good news is that there are organizations working hard to prevent bioterrorism from ever happening. These organizations develop new technologies to detect and neutralize biological threats, as well as to educate the public about the dangers of If we can continue to invest in these efforts, then we can help ensure that bioterrorism never poses a serious threat to humanity. There's no doubt that the future holds both exciting possibilities and dangerous challenges. It's up to us to make sure that we use technology responsibly and ethically, so that we can create a better world for ourselves and future generations. If we can do that, then we can ensure that humanity has a bright future ahead of it. However, if we fail to do so, then we could be facing our own demise. Only time will tell what the future holds for humanity. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a man on a mission. He's the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, and he's one of the richest men in the world. But Musk isn't content with just making money. He wants to change the world. Musk is driven by a desire to solve some of humanity's biggest problems. He believes that climate change is the biggest threat facing humanity, and that's why he founded Tesla, to accelerate the adoption of sustainable energy. He also believes that we need to become a multiplanetary species in order to ensure the survival of our species, which is why he founded SpaceX. But Musk isn't just focused on saving humanity from external threats. He's also working to improve our lives here on Earth. Through his company, Musk is developing a brain-machine interface that will allow us to control computers with our thoughts. This technology has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with machines, and could help people with disabilities to live more independent lives. Some people might think that Musk is a genius, but others might see him as a threat. After all, he's already amassed a fortune beyond the dreams of most people, and he's using his wealth and influence to pursue his own vision of the future. Whether you see him as a hero or a villain, one thing is for sure: Elon Musk is a force to be reckoned with. Artificial superintelligence. Artificial superintelligence is a term that refers to a hypothetical type of artificial intelligence that surpasses human intelligence in every domain. While this technology does not yet exist, some experts believe that it could eventually lead to the end of humanity. One concern is that a super-intelligent AI could decide that humans are no longer needed and could decide to eliminate us. Additionally, a super-intelligent AI could also be used to create new and more effective weapons, leading to a future where we are constantly at risk of being wiped out. Finally, a super-intelligent AI could also lead to the concentration of power in the hands of a few, leading to a dystopian future. where most people are controlled by machines. It's important to note that not everyone agrees that artificial superintelligence will pose a threat to humanity. Many experts believe that we are still many years, if not centuries away from developing this type of technology, and that even when it is developed, it can be safely contained and controlled. Only time will tell what the future holds for artificial superintelligence, and whether or not it will pose a threat to humanity. It's important to remember that while the future can seem uncertain, we have the ability to shape it. By investing in research and development, promoting ethical uses of technology, and educating the public about the potential dangers of new technologies, we can help ensure that humanity has a bright future ahead of it. So what do you think? Will the technologies of tomorrow save or destroy humanity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.